Hi, everyone. I wanted to take a minute to talk to you about the way I've set up the unit folders for the course. Each unit is basically divided up into 2 weeks. Some units are more work than others, but to keep it consistent so that people get a feel for the pace, each unit is about 2 weeks, except for the chemical reactions and reaction stoichiometry unit, which is 3 weeks. When you open the weekly folder, what you're going to see is a list of tasks, practice, your book, a link to my YouTube playlist, and then you'll see a lab folder, and then you'll see an assessment folder. By the way, I'm in my house, and I have to laugh because I have a dog on this side and a dog on this side. So if you hear them, we're just going to ignore them. Anyway, I've tried really hard to get a decent estimate about the time required. So you could expect each week's YouTube videos to be about an hour. And the practice depends on you. Usually and typically we tell students 1 to 2 hours of work outside time per contact hour. So this course is usually 6 hours a week. So that being said, if you're not practicing problems for at least an hour or two a week, you're probably not doing enough. Then what I've said is that the lab folder you should open on Monday. That doesn't mean you have to complete it on Monday, but you should open the lab folder to see what's there so you can plan your week appropriately. Then the last folder is assessments. Okay, so these are the warm-ups, the exams for exam week, the journal. The idea on the warm-ups is that you've done enough practice that you could do a warm-up literally in 5 minutes. Okay, so usually and typically when we go face-to-face, I would do something like this in the classroom and I would give people literally 5 minutes. Of course, usually took longer, but nonetheless, the idea is if you cannot do the warm-ups in 5 to maybe 15 minutes, that probably means you haven't done enough practicing. Okay, so you're going to want to do these things in order and pace yourself. And then on the week that there is an exam, you really should get everything submitted and off your plate by Thursday, because the window of opportunity for the exam is Thursday mornings. And so you have between 8 a.m. on Thursday morning and 11:55 p.m. on Saturday to get the exam done. Okay. Now, the last thing that I want to mention is the homework. You should be doing homework along with how I'm presenting the material in the lecture video. So a prudent student would sort of go back and forth between the lecture and the homework. If you want to do it all at the end, that's fine. But the amount of time it will take you sort of depends on whether you do it in one shot or whether you divide it up into little parts. Okay, so I hope that helps explain what the layout is, and each unit will be virtually identical except Unit 4, which is longer and over a holiday. So check your due dates carefully, open the folders, look at what's there, and try to do things in the order that I'm telling you.